We are here in Rothenburg up the Tauber. I don't know if that's right, but
It sounded legit.
I mean, probably not right, but we are so excited to be here. This is a beautiful old city that is like a fairy tale. As we were pulling in, the girls said it looks like Belle's Village from Beauty and the Beast, maybe Corona from Rapunzel. Like, it's so beautiful. This is absolutely the most picturesque little city, and we are so excited to explore.
Alexa, what's going on? Bubbles! There's a little bear up in the window blowing bubbles.
First impressions, oh my goodness, this is one of the most stunning cities we've ever been to. We're like, can we live here? This is amazing. We've grabbed a few little sandwiches from a bakery and we're gonna have a little bit of dinner here at this little park, and the girls are gonna go play and have fun while we sit and relax. It's such a beautiful night. The weather is perfect. So we're just enjoying our first evening here and it's great.
There's casually a medieval wall behind us as well.
Yes. It's okay, slow and steady. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh girls, look at this tub.
That's huge.
Okay, I'm gonna be here for the rest of the trip.
That's incredible.
Tonight we are staying in the romantic Hotel Markustrom, which is in the center of Rothenburg, and we are so excited to be here. This is actually a 13th century building that has been converted into a hotel, and it has been owned by this family for 5 generations.
Let me give you a tour of the bathroom. This is my bathtub.
Very nice.
This is the shower,
Yeah.
toilet, and a place where I put toilet paper.
Yeah.
And this is still my bathtub. So, sink. And whatever this is.
So this morning we have woken up basically inside of a fairy tale. We're still a little bit jet lagged, so we are a bit off, but oh my goodness, we are so excited to explore this beautiful city. This morning we are having breakfast here at the hotel, and then we're going to go out and see all of the city, and we could not be more excited.
Chloe, I think this is like a fancy place. You don't just grab the bread and eat it.
For the first time, I would like my name just because of the way you say it, and I would memorize every
You like my reading nook?
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
Hello, reading nook.
You did a good
We
job.
would walk along a tree-lined street with a breeze dancing at our feet.
There's a nest up there, and if you read a little bit, you can see a head popping out.
If you look all the way up to the rooftop, you see a giant nest and a bird sitting on top of it.
That's a stork.
I
Whoa!
bet it has eggs in that nest.
Yeah. I am completely in love with this city. I am just taken aback by how beautiful it is, how much it feels like you're just walking through this fairy tale village. It's like you're in a storybook. I don't know, I feel like this is exactly what we needed. We've been so tired and kind of burnt out on travel, and this has been, wow, like a really refreshing city to visit, and I'm just so glad we came here.
So Rothenburg is almost too perfect. We walked around for a full hour, just jaw dropped, looking, not able to describe this place. It is the most picture perfect, quiet, quaint little town. It has to be Germany's most beautiful small town.
There are so many cute little toy stores here, so the girls are really enjoying walking around, looking at all the windows with all the toy displays. They're really hoping that they can pick up a special toy while we're here.
Yeah, how does that make us feel? It's been nonstop. Can I buy this? Can I buy this?
Yeah. They do want everything, but it's understandable. It's all really, really cute stuff. So
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm sure we'll find something small and affordable that we can take home.
I'll think of you once in a moon when I see someone.
This town is actually 1,000 years old, which I think is pretty incredible. We learned yesterday that most everything here is intact from when it was originally built, and I think that's really incredible. We love cities that have such an authentic feel, and it makes it just really, really special. I love Europe. There's playgrounds everywhere. Oh, it's so nice to be able to just walk for 5 minutes and get to a playground. And this is different than the one we were at yesterday, which I think is amazing. It's like, so family friendly.
I'm a fairy.
So we were just having this conversation about perfection, and Rothenburg is nearly perfect, as I think I mentioned before. And we were just trying to take these family pictures in this perfect environment, and
Okay, I'll be over there in a minute.
it somehow the perfection of the city and the background and the perfect light brought to light our imperfect family, in that we don't know how to pose. And we took these like laughable, horrible pictures, and I don't know, it somehow made me get a little down of like, man, we're in this perfect environment. We should take this perfect family photo that can then be framed. And what's wrong with us when everyone else I see is able to take these perfect Instagram pictures? And there's another level. This is great because our children are arguing in the background. Speaking of perfectionism, there's a whole nother level because like I'm a cinematographer. Like my background is professional cinematography, professional photography, and being in environments where I can control the light and the angle and the shot and the lens, the compression and everything to create perfect images for my clients. And now what we do instead is we capture our lives and our family interaction and the travels that we do, and that will never be perfect. And I think that I'm fighting this tension of having the background of both having this background as a cinematographer, photographer, where everything has to be perfect and I have to control everything, and fighting these influences of social media and other creators, and having that perfect Instagram photo, which we'll never live up to. And it's I think pursuit of perfection is the death of all enjoyment, and that's something that I need to work on. It's something that I need to let go of, and not be concerned if everything is always perfect, and just remember it as it was and capture it as it was. And I think that's going to be a very long journey to get there, but it's something that I want to work on. Love you.
Is it more important to be perfect and to have this like appearance of perfection, or is it important to enjoy your life and to let go? And I was thinking earlier as we were sitting here, the girls were playing, and I have a lot of control issues. Like I want everything to go like a certain way, and I tend to shut down if I can't control something. I'll just quit or need to leave the room or something like that. And as the girls are playing, and I'm afraid they're gonna get hurt, and I'm trying to kind of helicopter parent them as we're sitting here having this conversation, and I'm just realizing something that I I want to learn and I want to change in myself is just letting things be what they are and not have the need to control and make sure everything is clean and perfect and safe even. I mean, we need to be safe, but if the girls fall off the swings, like that's okay. Like they can learn from falling down and that is something I have to learn in their physical beings and in their, you know, emotional beings of like, I want to protect them from everything, and that kind of in turn holds them back, and that's just something I'm learning right now, of allowing the imperfection to kind of just be what it is, where we can all just learn from it and move forward and enjoy the amazing life that we have.
I know how to get out this.
You want me to put here? So Rothenburg is actually one of the only three Germans?
Pretty sure 3. One of 3.
One of 3 German cities that actually has a full intact wall surrounding the city. So that's really cool. We actually can go up and walk on the wall, so we're gonna do that now.
Who do you want to see?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel?
He's on vacation in Disney World.
Oh man.
Come on, guys. Wait, that one actually probably is the wheel tower. That one looks exactly.
house on top of it.
Yeah, how would you like to live in a house like that with that yard surrounded by a medieval castle wall?
I'm dreaming right now of living in that house right there.
Look at that house.
I want that house. I want a little cute little storybook fairy tale house.
One thing that fascinates me about Rothenburg is that tourists come for 3 or 4 hours. They bus in from surrounding cities, walk around for a little bit, take a few pictures, then leave. And it's like, why? This is the most picturesque town that I've ever seen. This is not a place you come for a couple hours. This is a place that you sell everything and move to. Like,
Wait, are we gonna do that? Because that sounds great. I mean, we already sold everything. Are we gonna move here?
but in all seriousness, if you're thinking about coming to Rothenburg, don't just come as a day trip. Come and stay for 3, 4, 5 nights a week. Make it your central point to then explore the surrounding region, because I mean the accommodations here are incredible. The walking streets and food are incredible. It should be the focal point of the trip and not a day trip from Munich or something like that.
Yeah.
Chloe, do you remember your Brave But Not Afraid song?
Brave but not afraid.
It makes Alexis too. Yes.
Brave.
Now how are we gonna get back home?
We did it. Playground number 2 for the day.
So all around the city, there's the castle wall surrounding everything, but then periodically, maybe 7 or 8 spots, they have various different playgrounds. So for the girls to be playing while we're sitting on a park bench in the shade with these beautiful medieval towers and walls in the background, is pretty incredible.
It's really, really nice.
So last night I was talking to the hotel owner and she was giving me some of the history to the hotel that we're staying in. In 1200 or 1300, when this city was founded, there was a smaller inner city wall, and this hotel was the entry point. So to enter the inner city wall and participate in the market, you'd have to come and pay a tariff or a small fee, I guess, to enter into the marketplace. And this building then converted into a hostel, and then eventually, I forget the date, but a very long time ago, 1400s, I think, turned into a hotel, and then has now been in this family generation for 5 generations now.
So we've been walking around the city for a while now, and we keep seeing these balls of goodness. They look like, they look like these incredible donut pastry things. They're called Schneeballen. I'm sure I'm not.
English, it translates to snowball.
Thank you. That's true. So we have 3 different kinds here. The girls wanted to get.
Strawberry.
Well, this is mine. This is like the most classic. Ooh. It's
The
a
one
little
I'm gonna
gooey.
grab is mine. It's mine.
Okay, let me see. The girls wanted to get a pink one. All right. So the girls have these pink ones.
I know how my front teeth are.
What does it taste like, honey?
Is it good?
It tastes like a big version of those tiny round donuts with no holes, those tiny round.
Oh, like a donut hole. So it is kind of like.
Tastes like a cookie covered in pink chocolate.
All right, I'm gonna try mine. This is the classic. Mmm.
And Daddy got a very small chocolate. Oh, this sweet pot makes.
No, it kind of tastes like a cookie. It's so good.
Thank you.
So this is a very popular pastry here in this city specifically. And it kind of tastes like a shortbread cookie all wrapped into this ball. It's very interesting. I really like it. Germany is known for its sausages and cured meats, so of course we had to grab one for lunch today, a sausage. We've come to this really pretty overlook of a vineyard, and we are going to enjoy our lunch today outside, and it's so beautiful.
So I was just talking with the owner of the hotel, and I was complimenting her on her decor and how they've designed the place and the renovation. And she was mentioning that every single room has a different theme. So she allowed me to peek my head into 2 of the rooms, and these rooms are stunning. And what's crazy to me is this is the original wood, meaning this wood is from 1260, which, I mean, that's nearly 800 years old, which to think about just kind of blows my mind, and to see it kept as a focal point in the design is very, very cool. So we've already decided that we're going to be coming back to Rothenburg for Christmas markets. So it's been kind of cool getting a sneak peek of the other rooms. This is the room that I would want to stay in. This is room 101. And not only does it have all of the original wood beams and that stone wall from the 12th century, but it has the most incredible renovated room right on the corner of the building overlooking the street. Alexa, where are we?
15 euros.
The largest teddy bear shop?
Yeah, it's called Teddyland.
I know. Well, we have to buy
The largest teddy bear shop in all of Germany, apparently.
Mama.
Are we gonna be able to get out of here without getting a teddy bear?
We'll see.
Promise that, but don't take it.
Good job, Chloe.
When we were younger, you started on with a look you gave. It spread over and over among us. When we
Head
were
north on
younger,
Vipers Gassen towards Stahlengasse, then turn right onto Stahlengasse.
when we were younger, I had in mind to keep an eye.
So about probably 5 years ago, Brady and I came here, just the 2 of us. We absolutely loved it. I've been dreaming about bringing the girls back ever since.
This is when we realized that Heather is actually braver than I am.
Woohoo!
You're so brave.
Well,
It's hard to tell, but there's like a mile drop off beneath you.